NKTelco Sports. We are here at New Bremen High School to bring you high school softball action where the Marion local Flyers take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Carriage Works, Cy Sweeterman, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfielders, and First National Bank. And before we get the game started, we'll go to senior night and show who the seniors are.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
All right, once again, welcome everybody to tonight's MAC softball game between the Marion local Flyers and your New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight is senior night. We have 7 seniors who have put in 4 long years. We're here to honor them tonight. We're going to start off with Erin Smith. Erin is the daughter of Steve and Teresa Smith. Erin is a 4-year member of the basketball and softball teams and a 2-year member of the volleyball team and cross-country team. Erin will be attending the Ohio State University with a major in business. Molly Smith is her sister. She is also the daughter of Steve and Teresa Smith. Molly is a 4-year member of the basketball and softball team and a 2-year member of the volleyball and cross-country team. Molly will be attending the Ohio State University and majoring in engineering. Molly and Erin Smith. Next we have Hannah Tankman. She is the daughter of Ron and Dina Tankman. She's played sports in cross-country, basketball, and softball. She is planning to attend the Ohio State University at Lima with a major in early childhood education. Hannah Tankman, everybody. Kelly Naylor is the daughter of Jim and Kathy Naylor. Kelly is a 4-year member of the basketball and softball team. Kelly will be attending Bowling Green State University with a major in business. Kelly Naylor. Lauren Cadonier is the daughter of Casey and Stephanie Cadonier. She is planning to attend Ball State University with a major in speech and language pathology. In high school, she played basketball and softball. Lauren Cadonier, everyone. Abby Tiemann is the daughter of Todd and Mari Tiemann. Abby is a 4-year member of the softball, basketball, and volleyball teams. Next year, she will be attending the University of Dayton and majoring in business. Abby Tiemann, everyone. Marissa Tupp is the daughter of Kurt and Rachel Tupp. She is involved in FFA, 4-H, soccer, and softball. Marissa plans to study egg business and dairy science at Kaskaskia College while continuing her softball and judging careers. Marissa Tupp, everyone. Let's have another big round of applause for your seniors.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
And the New Bremen Cardinals have taken the field here in New Bremen, Ohio. And we're just about ready to get this one underway. New Bremen and Marion local. New Bremen comes in with a record of 8-4. They come in with a record of 15-7. They beat Parkway last night 8-4. And for the Marion local Flyers, Emily Neatfelt will be the leadoff batter, followed by Sam Piran and Rachel Parrington. So Neatfelt settled in the box, and we're underway. Swing and a miss, strike one. We'll go over the New Bremen defense in the infield. Kara Bertke at third base. Kelly Naylor at short, Aaron Smith at second, Lauren Cordonier at first base. There's a pitch low, evens count at 1-1. Left to right in the infield, Hannah Tenkman in left, Abby Tiemann in center, Taylor Paul in right, and the battery is Marissa Topp behind the plate with Molly Smith doing the pitching. Neatfelt hits a fly ball to left field, and that's hauled in by Tankman, and that's one out. That's going to bring up the catcher, Sam Piran. So we get this straight. Molly Smith is on the mound. Aaron Smith is playing second. They both pitch for the Cardinals, but today it's Molly starting for the Cardinals. There's a nice off-speed pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Marion local, they come in to today's game with a 10-11 record. They are one game into the tournament. They beat Ada last night 10-3. The next up for Marion will be Fort Recovery Indians in the tournament. So the 2-2 pitch is fouled off. The count remains 2-2. There's the off-speed pitch, line drive up the middle for a base hit for Sam Piran. So she's on first with one out, and that's going to bring up Rachel Parrington. She's the shortstop for the Flyers. just foul off the first baseman's glove. Lauren Cordonier just about had that ball. A lot of spin on it. Just over the line for a foul ball. That would have been close to a double play if she could have hauled that in. So an 0-2 count on Rachel Parrington. Backs out of the batter's box, takes her time. Now she's ready. Another foul back. Count remains 0-2. There's a called strike 3. So that's the second out for the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up Ashlyn Bowman. She's the first baseman for Marion Local. Sam Piran still on first base. There's a foul ball out of play down the right field line. So another 0-2 count. Molly Smith is throwing strikes. There's a fly ball to center field. Abby Tieman's under it, and she has it, and that's the third out. So we've played 1/2 inning here in New Bremen. Marion Local nothing, New Bremen nothing.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here to New Bremen, where we have New Bremen Abby Tiemann to lead off. Marissa Top after her, and she's followed by Hannah Tenkman. Abby Tiemann, the center fielder for the Cardinals. We'll get the Marion defense here in just a minute. Around the infield, Emily Mesher at third, Rachel Parrington at short, Olivia Demange at second, Ashlyn Bowman at first. There's a pop-up in the infield. The second baseman, Demange, calls for it and hauls it in. In the outfield from left to right, Haley Wilker in left, Brooke Hardings in center, Ava Rose in right. The battery is Sam Piran doing the catching, Emily Neatfeld on the mound. So Marissa Top up for the Cardinals, the catcher for New Bremen. There's a strike, 0-2 on Top. Off-speed pitch high. Trying to get her to go chase it. So it evens the count, or excuse me, a full count. Evens the count, 2-2. There's a ground ball back to second base. Over to first. And got her by a step. Demands to Bowman. That's the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Hannah Tankman, number 15, the left fielder for the Cardinals. There's a line drive to left. That's going to fall in there for a base hit. Tankman rounds first. So Tankman's on first for the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up Kelly Naylor, the shortstop for the Cardinals. So 2-0 count on Kelly Naylor. Swing got a piece of it. Tankman stays at first. 2-1. Evens the count at 2-2. Neatfelt has the sign ready to go. There's the ground ball to short. Parrington has it over to Bowman, and out is the call. So that's 3 out here in the first inning. So we played 1 full inning of play. Marion Local nothing, New Bremen nothing.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Okay, for Marion Local, we're going to have Brooke Hardings leading off, followed by Olivia DeMange and Haley Wilker. And while we're at it, we'll just give you the whole batting order. Emily Neatfelt led off. Sam Piran was next, followed by Rachel Parrington, Ashlyn Bowman, Brooks Hardings, Olivia DeMange, Haley Wilker, Ava Rose, and Allison Frank. So Brooke Hardings is up to the plate right now. Molly Smith is ready to go, and there's strike 1 to lead off here in the second inning. So the 1-1 pitch is about ready to be delivered. There's a foul back, strike 2. Nice afternoon. The sun's out here in New Bremen. Wind probably, 10 mile an hour? We'll go with that. Flag straight out. Out to right field. There's a close pitch, a little high. It makes a full count on Brooke Hardings. Strike three swinging. So one down here in the top of the second is going to bring up Olivia DeMange, the second baseman, number 15. She takes a strike from Molly Smith. Squares the bunt. Going to go foul down the third base line. So 0-2. She puts that ball fair. I think she's probably on. It's high, ball one, 1-2. There's a ground ball up the middle, base hit for Olivia DeMange. So DeMange is on first. This brings up the left fielder, Haley Wilker. So one out with DeMange on first. Smith had been throwing first pitch strikes, and that one there just a little bit outside. There's a swing and a miss by Wilker. Two and one. Wilker's going to be followed by Ava Rose if it gets that far. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Swing for a strikeout, second out of the inning. DeMange still on first. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Ava Rose. For all the rain we've had, this field is in perfect condition. There she leads off with a strike, so she found that back. There's a ground ball to second base, gets through her, and that's going to put Rose on first, and it moves DeMange all the way to third base. So an error on the second baseman puts runners at the corner. With two out, you got the designated player, Allison Frank, up to the plate. She had a great game Saturday at Anna, 4 for 4 with a walk. And DeMange Rose goes to second base uncontested. Yeah, the Marion Local Flyers beat the Anna Rockets Saturday morning 14-5. There's another ground ball to second base, and this time Smith throws to Cordonier, and that's 3. So at the end of the inning and a half, it remains Marion Local nothing, New Bremen nothing.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
Okay, we just had a ground ball to the shortstop into the hole. A nice play there by Parrington to get the ball, but didn't have time to throw it to first, so we got a base hit there by Molly Smith, who led off for New Bremen. Kara Bertkey is up next, followed by Aaron Smith. And we have a pinch runner. And that's yeah, 31. We don't have a name. Emily Keller, I'm been told. She's not on our roster. So 0-1 on Kara Bertkey. There's a fly ball out to center field, hauled in by Brooke Hardings for the first out here in the bottom of the second. So Aaron Smith, the second baseman for the Cardinals, is at the plate now, number 24. There's a steal attempt, and the ball gets through, goes to center field, picked up by Hardings, and it gets through the third baseman. Hardings picked it up, threw it, but got through. Wouldn't have made any difference anyway because she'd have beat the throw. So she goes all the way to third base. So we got a runner on third now with 1 out. Aaron Smith still at the plate with a 1-ball, no strike count. So the pinch runner does her job. Squares the bunt, and that's a foul ball. 1-1. So New Bremen puts the pressure on the defense by stealing second, going to third on the throw. Another bunt attempt that's foul, 1-2. Second baseman's playing back, so any ground ball there is going to be a run, and there's a pop-up to short, and Parrington hauls it in for the second out.
That brings up the designated player, number 1,
And now we're going to have Maddie Lozier batting. She's a designated player. So 2 out and a runner on third. Evens the count at 1-1. So we'll see if the aggressive play by New Bremen pays off. There's a ground ball to third. Mesher has it over to first. Bowman hauls it in, and that's the third out. So after 2 innings of play, Marion Local 0, New Bremen 0.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
For the Marion Local Flyers, it's the top of the order now here in the top of the third inning. Emily Neatfeld, followed by Sam Piran and Rachel Parrington. Neatfeld takes the first pitch, strike 1. Just inside, evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Emily Neatfeld flied out to left field to lead off the ball game. There's a line drive, foul ball. Didn't miss by much. So the count goes to 1-2. Low, ball 3. Excuse me, 2-2. Evens the count. Might be a good time for the off-speed pitch. Nope. High heat. Full count. Little dribbler foul. So Neatfeld's hanging in there. Has to wait just a little longer. Ouch. He lifted up. That ain't supposed to happen. He lifted that leg up. Ouch. Better him than me. You could hear that clear across the diamond. There's a fly ball down the left field line. Does she have room? Yes. No, she doesn't. Catch there by the fan. So nice try out there by Hannah Tankman. So once again, Neatfeld's out in front of the pitch. Look out. That shook him up, woke him up down there in the New Bremen dugout. And Coach Moeller is thankful that that went that way and not at him. He was unsuccessful getting out of the way, the one that came at him. There's one down there. Right side. First base coach got an easy one that time. Another ground ball. Coach Muller says, the heck with that. We'll just let that go. He's out there in the open. Everybody else is behind the screen. A swing and a miss for the first out here in the third inning. That's going to bring up the catcher, Sam Pearson. She singled in the second inning, right up the middle. There's a high ball one. That's one of the few times Molly Smith hasn't delivered a strike on the first pitch. That evens the count at 1-1. That must have been inside for the second ball. It was a 2-1 on Sam Pearson. There's a fly ball to right field. Taylor Paul underneath it and has it for the second out. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Rachel Parrington. She struck out looking in the first inning. She takes strike one. Molly Smith low with that pitch. It evens the count at 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1. Clouds have come in, the sun has disappeared here in New Bremen. There's a pop-up in over the second baseman's head. And Rachel Parrington is on with a base hit. I think the wind affected that pop-up a little bit. The second baseman, Aaron Smith, thought she was under it and then decided that it was behind her. And you can see there she kind of came in a step and then it was too late. The wind blew it over her head. There's a ground ball in the hole to right field. That's a base hit. And Parrington's going to go to third standing up. So a base hit by Ashlyn Bowman puts runners on first and third with 2 out. So 2 straight hits here by the Flyers with 2 outs, and they got something going. Brooke Hardings, the center fielder, is the plate now. She struck out in the second inning. Pitch is low. We'll see once what happens here. If they send the runner from first or play it straight up. There's a line drive center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. And that's going to put runners at first and second. Bowman stays at second. A base hit by Hardings drives in the first run of the ball game. Rachel Parrington scores that run from third base. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Olivia DeMange. She singled in the second inning, was stranded at third. There's a ground ball in the hole. That's going to go to right field for a base hit. Here comes a runner from second, and she's going to score. That was Ashlyn Bowman, scored from second base. Harding stays at second. Olivia DeMange is on first with a base hit, so that's 3 straight singles for the Flyers. That makes the score 2-0. Brings up Haley Wilker, the left fielder for the Flyers. She struck out in the second inning. Swings at a pitch that was high and outside. 0-1. So once again, Brooke Harding's on second and Olivia DeMange at first. All this damage has come with 2 out. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Wilker goes down swinging for the 3rd out, but in the top of the 3rd, the Flyers score 2 runs. So Marion up 2-0.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
So to lead off for the New Bremen in the bottom of the 3rd is Lauren Cordonier, the 9th place hitter for the Cardinals. She's going to be followed by the top of the order, Abby Tiemann and Marissa Top. The ground ball in the hole. Second baseman bobbles it, but recovers it. DeMange bobbled it, come up with it, threw it to Bowman, got Cordonier for the 1st out. And that's going to bring up Abby Tiemann, the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. She popped up to second base in the 1st inning. There's a strike thrown there by Emily Neatfelt. Evens the count at 1-1. Another strike. She seems to have found a rhythm. Bounces that one. Evens the count at 2-2. There's a foul ball over the dugout. 2-2 count. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity softball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. There, she beats that out. Emily Tiemann with a dribbler that she beats out for a base hit. So she's on first. That'll be on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Wednesday, May 8th at 6 p.m. and Sunday, May 12th at 5 p.m. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Picks it up, underhands it to Bowman for the 2nd out.
That brings up your left fielder, number 15, Hannah Takeman. Come on, Hannah.
So Hannah Tankman is the batter now for New Bremen. She swings and misses. So Bremen has Abby Tiemann on second base with 2 out. See if they can get her in there. Takes that. There's a steal of third base. She's in there. There's a pop-up in the infield. Demand calls for it, but Parrington cuts it off and hauls it in for the 3rd out. So after 3 innings of play, it's Marion Local 2, New Bremen nothing.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
We're back here in New Bremen. We're going to go over some of the sponsors that are responsible for this, bringing you this ball game. Wilson Health, that's Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Find the Pocket Without Emptying Yours, Carriage Works, specializing in collision repair, St. Henry, Ohio, Cy Sweeterman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank Financial Solutions for a Lifetime, Sweeterman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta. New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. The keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replay brought to you by Winners Meats, quality meats for 90 years. We'll be bringing you a Player of the Game sponsored by NKTelco, and the scoreboard sponsors First National Bank. Think first. So, in the top of the 4th inning now, and there's a line drive, one hopper to the second baseman, Smith, and she throws it to first to get the out. So 1 out. That's going to bring up Allison Frank. Allison grounded out to second base in the 2nd inning. She takes that pitch. That was close. That's called a ball 1. There's hit by a pitch. So that's going to put Frank on first base. And that brings up the top of the order, Emily Neatfelt, the pitcher. She flied out to left in the 1st and struck out in the 3rd. We got a pinch runner here for the Flyers. And we'll see if we can find my roster that blew away. And we'll have the name of number 12 for you in just a second. Allie Tate is the runner. Tate is the runner. And Emily Neatfelt is the batter. There's a ground ball foul. And that's going to make the count 1-2 on Emily Neatfelt. was high, ball 2. Actually, ball 1, 1 and 2. There's a steal attempt to second. The throw goes out to center field. Tate's going to be going to third, and she's in there safe with a stolen base and then going to third on the throw. So the Flyers have a runner at third base with 1 out. Neatfeld still to plate with a 2-2 count. There's a ground ball to third. Bertkey with a throw to first, and they got her at second base on a close play. So Neatfeld is out third to first. And that's 2 outs. That's going to bring up the catcher, Sam Piran. She singled in the first and flied out to right in the third. She takes strike 1. There's a ground ball to short. Naylor to Cordonier for the put out of Sam Piran. So 3 out here in the top of the 4th, and the score remains Marion Local 2, New Bremen nothing.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Okay, we're here at New Bremen in the bottom of the 4th inning. And for New Bremen, the leadoff batter is going to be Kelly Naylor, followed by Molly Smith and Kira Bertkey. Marion Local up 2-0 here in the 4th inning. And while we have some time, let's look at the keys to the game. For Marion, we need to keep the momentum going, and they also have to have good defense here this afternoon in the ball game. Okay, so Naylor takes the first pitch as a ball, and we're going to take a look at the keys of the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. And there's a base hit right up the middle. So Naylor leads off the 4th for New Bremen with a base hit. And for New Bremen, the keys to the game: the hot hitting, keep that up, and keep up the strong pitching by the Smith sisters. And again, those keys are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. So with Kelly Naylor on first, there's a pop-up into the infield, and the pitcher, Emily Neatfeld, hauls that in for the first out.
Now batting for your Cardinals, the third baseman, number 23.
So now we're going to have the third baseman for New Bremen up to the plate, Kara Bertkey. Kara flied out to center field in the 2nd inning. There's an attempted steal, and she's going to be out on a nice throw there by Sam Piran, and a nice tag there applied by Rachel Parrington. So a steal attempt goes awry for New Bremen, and that's the 2nd out. There you see the replay. The runner's off and throw right on target. Caught it and runs right into the tag. Kara Berkey at the plate. Still 2-1 count. Bases are now empty. Both pitchers, Emily Neatfeld and Molly Smith, both around the plate. Berkey takes a walk. So New Bremen with with 2 outs, runner on first base. And that's going to bring up number 24, Aaron Smith, the second baseman for New Bremen. There's a one hopper. Parrington picks it up and throws it. Gets the third out at second base. A nice play there by Rachel Parrington to keep the score. Marion 2, New Bremen nothing.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Okay, we're here in the top of the 5th inning. And leading off the 5th inning for Marion is Rachel Parrington. How often does that happen, that the player makes a fantastic play in the field and leads off the next at bat? There's a line drive to Kara Berkey at third base for the first out. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Ashlyn Bowman. She flied out to center field in the first inning, got a base hit and scored Marion's second run in the 3rd inning. So 0-1 on Ashlyn Bowman. There's the off-speed pitch for a strike. 0-2. Haven't seen very many of those in the first inning, a couple, but since then, not very many. There's strike 3 called. So Bowman goes down looking for the second out, and that's going to bring up Brooke Hardings, the center fielder. Brooke struck out in the 2nd inning and was on a base hit in the 3rd inning. That is a foul ball. 0-1 on Brooke Hardings. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's that off-speed pitch. Had her way out in front. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3 and a third out here in the top of the 5th. The score remains Marion Local 2, New Bremen nothing.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Welcome back here to Bremen High School, where Marion Local leads the Cardinals 2-0. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Leading off for New Bremen, Maddie Lazier. Maddie Strake takes ball 2-0 here. So we have the 8 and 9 hitter, and then we go to the top of the order here for New Bremen. There's a swing and a foul. 2-1. That evens the count. It goes to a full count, actually. So a big pitch here by Emily Neatfelt. Do not want to lead off walk if you're Marion. There's a ground ball back to Neatfelt. A lob over to Bowman. 1 out. That's going to bring up Lauren Cordonier for New Bremen. She grounded out to second in the third inning. Oh, okay. So we got Hannah Kramer. She gets a base hit through the hole to right field. She came in to bat for Lauren Cordonier. She came in to run for her, actually, and stayed in the ball game. So now we have still nobody out. 1 out. I'm looking at the scoreboard and they changed it right when I said no outs. So 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, so Kramer on first base and Abby Tiemann to the plate. She popped up to second base in the first inning, got a base hit in the third. Fouls back the 2-2 pitch. Seems like Neatfelt might be taking a little bit more time on the mound in between pitches. There's a line drive center field. That's a base hit. Kramer's going to stop at second base. So a base hit for Abby Tiemann. Puts 2 runners on first and second base. 1 out.
That brings up the Cardinal catcher, number 3.
So Marissa Top, the catcher for New Bremen, comes to the plate. Grounded out to second in the first inning. Grounded back to the pitcher in the third inning. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Neatfeld starts her off with a strike. There's a ground ball up the middle. Barrington takes it and steps on second. So out at second, safe at first. So runner still on the corner for Hannah Tankman. She popped up to short in the third. There's a steal second. Now it's going to let a run score. So the runner Kramer comes in from third to score New Bremen's first run of the ball game. Makes the score 2-1 in favor of Marion Local. And Top now is on second. Ground ball to Parrington. Over to Bowman. That's the third out of the fifth inning. So after 5 innings of play, it's Marion Local 2, New Bremen 1.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Welcome back to New Bremen High School, where Marion Local enjoys a 2-1 lead over the New Bremen Cardinals. Leading off for Marion Local here in the 6th inning, Olivia DeMange, followed by Haley Wilker and Ava Rose. So Olivia DeMange, 2 for 2. Bunts down the third baseline, and that just goes foul. Just enough spin on it at the last second to make it a foul ball. Otherwise, she's on first base. She singled in the second, singled in the third. Another bunt. Third baseman over to first to Gordonier for the out. That was Kara Bertke came in and fielded that ball. Made a nice throw to first to get the out of Olivia DeMange. So with 1 out, it's going to bring up the left fielder, Haley Wilker. She struck out in the 2nd inning swinging and struck out swinging in the 3rd. Fouls that one back for strike 1. It's on the 0-1 and 2-1. Takes a swipe at that one and misses. Evens the count at 2-2. 1 out. Nobody on here for the Flyers here in the 6th inning. There, she got a hold of that. Put it foul. Molly Smith has kept Wilker off balance in her attempts at the plate. There she got rung up there looking. So strike 3, 2nd out, and it's going to bring up the right fielder, Ava Rose. Ava got on an error by the second baseman in the 2nd inning and also grounded out to the second baseman in the 4th inning. Swings and fouls that one back. Boy, since the clouds came in and the sun disappeared, the temperature has dropped probably 8 degrees. There's a line drive right back to Molly Smith, who hauls it in for the 3rd out. The score remains Marion Local 2, New Bremen 1.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back here in New Bremen. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Sponsors for today's game: Wilson Health, Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Find the Pocket Without Emptying Yours, Carriage Works, specializing in collision repair, St. Henry, Ohio, Cy Sweeterman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell, and there's a ground ball to short, over to Bowman for the 1st out. So Kelly Naylor grounds out to short. We have Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust. PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, Minster Solutions for a Lifetime, Financial Solutions for a Lifetime. Sweeterman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta. New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. There's another ground ball to short. Barrington over to Bowman, and this time she is safe. A base hit there by Molly Smith. Nice hustle on her part. The keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replay brought to you by Winners Meats, quality meats for 90 years. Player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. The scoreboard brought to you by First National Bank. Think first. So very close play there at first base. Good hustle by Molly Smith, who's on first base. She's going to be followed by Kara Bertke, the 3rd baseman for the Cardinals. She flied out to center field in the 2nd and was walked in the 4th. So now we have a pinch runner for New Bremen. We'll see what she has in mind. Might be a possible steal here if you're going to put in a pinch runner. So we have 1 out with Molly Smith. There's a fly ball deep to left field, over the left fielder's head, and that's going to roll all the way to the fence. New Bremen's going to score a run, and Kara Bertke comes through with a 2-base hit. and an RBI. Make the score Marion Local 2, New Bremen 2. She got all that one. The wind did not help that one iota. And Aaron Smith is going to be at the plate now for New Bremen with Kara Berkey at second base. And only one out. So we're going to have a little conference at the mound. We're going to have a new pitcher. Looks like number 2. And while they're warming up the pitcher, we'll hear from our sponsors with this message.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at BowlerStore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside BowlerStore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out BowlerStore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
Marion Local has put in a new pitcher. She is Ashlyn Bowman. She was playing first base, now she's pitching. Emily Neatfeld goes from the mound to first base. So they just switch positions. So we have one out and Aaron Smith at the plate for New Bremen with a runner at second base in the name of Kara Bertke. So she's the go-ahead run out there at second here in the bottom of the 6th. So Aaron Smith's waiting for the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Two and 2 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. There's a pop-up straight up in the air. Parrington's calling for it, comes in and hauls it in for the second out. So 2 out here with a runner on second base. Maddie Lozier comes to the plate. She grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th inning. Takes ball 1. So it's Ashlyn Bowman's job here to strand that runner at second base. Two and 0. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner all the way from second base, and she's going to score without any problem at all. So a big hit there by Maddie Lazier. Drives in Kara Bertke from second base, and the New Bremen Cardinals go ahead 3-2. So Hannah Kramer is at the plate now. She singled in the 5th inning. So an insurance run there standing at second base. That would be Hannah Kramer. Base hit here more than likely knock her in. Takes a strike. 0-2. 2 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that ends the 6th inning, but New Bremen comes up with 2 runs to go ahead, 3-2. We'll be back right after this.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
So we're back here in New Bremen, where New Bremen enjoys a 3-2 lead over the Marion Local Flyers. And we're in the top of the 7th inning, where Allison Frank is going to lead off for the Marion Local Flyers, followed by the top of the order, Emily Neatfelt and Sam Piran.
For the Flyers in the top of the 7th.
Allison Frank grounded out to second in the 1st, hit by a pitch in the 4th. So Molly Smith trying to shut it down. Throws a strike, 0-1 on Frank. Important for New Bremen to get the leadoff hitter. There's a foul straight back, strike 2. Off-speed pitch, had her off balance way out in front of that pitch. That's 1 out. So with 1 out, it's going to bring up Emily Neatfelt. She flied out to the left field in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th. The ground ball foul. So Marion needs a base runner. Strike 2, 0-2. So Molly Smith ahead of the hitter. The off-speed pitch had her out in front. Fouls it back. Count remains at 0-2. Ground ball. Picks it up and throws it to Cordonier for the 2nd out. Bertkey to Cordonier. So the Flyers are down to their final out, and that's going to bring up Sam Piran. She singled in the 1st inning, flied out to right field in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 4th. They're saying that was a foul ball off her foot. So Neatfelt goes back, and now a little pop-up behind 3rd, and the shortstop, Kelly Naylor, hauls it in for the 2nd out. So that pitch to Emily Neatfelt before that went off her foot, and that was a foul ball. So she returns to the plate and pops up to the shortstop for the 2nd out. Sam Piran now comes to the plate for the Flyers. She takes low, ball 1. So now the Flyers are down to their final out. inside, ball 2. 2-0. Okay, 2-1 on Sam Perrin, 1 for 3 in the ball game. That was with a single in the first inning. Swing and a miss. That evens the count at 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The off-speed pitch, and there's a dribbler down the third baseline. Berkey to Cordonier, and that is out, and that is the ball game. So final score here in New Bremen 3 and Marion Local 2.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Okay, welcome back here to New Bremen, where we saw a really nice softball game here. New Bremen comes out on top 3-2. They come up with 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to take the lead, and then they shut the door in the top half of the 7th for the victory. For New Bremen, they had 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors, and Marion Local 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. Player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, is Molly Smith, number 20 for New Bremen. She was 2 of 3 at the plate, scored a run for the Cardinals, and pitched a very fine game, and really came through in the last couple innings there, especially the 7th inning on her off-speed pitch was very effective. So, for our crew today, I'm Ron Cruzy. The director was Scott Robinson, assistant director Bryce Hamrick, camera operator Wes Temple, and again, I'm Ron Cruzy, and the final score here in New Bremen 3, Marion Local 2. Have a nice evening.